Hi friends, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Allie and I'm the crochet designer behind the turtle trunk. If you're not new here, then welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 10 crochet patterns I think you should make this month. These are all going to be my own crochet patterns that I've designed. You can find all of the free patterns on my blog, theturtletrunk.com, and the video tutorials here on my YouTube channel. To make it super easy for you to find and make all of these patterns, I've gathered them all into a blog post and a YouTube playlist, so I will link to both of those down below. I've been making these monthly videos all year long, so if you want even more crochet pattern ideas, be sure to check out those previous videos. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing cold weather wearables, home decor, and even some Christmas patterns. I know for some people it might seem too early to get ready for Christmas, but if you are making and crocheting things for Christmas, it's best to get started early so you don't run out of time. We're going to start off with my latest releases. So first up, we have the Basic Ridge Beanie. This is a beginner-friendly beanie pattern. It includes 8 sizes. That's from baby to adult large. So you can make one for anyone and everyone. It has this really beautiful texture that's only made up of 2 basic crochet stitches. So it is very easy. It works up fast and it's beginner friendly. What I love about it as well is that it is something that anyone can wear. It's a very neutral pattern, so it can be for men or women, kids, adults, really anybody, any size, any gender. So this is a really great one for gifts, selling at markets, making for your own family. It has this fold over brim, so it's really nice and warm on the ears. If you wanted to make it slouchier, you can just continue the repeat on the body of the beanie to make it taller and slouchier. You can really customize it. And yeah, I really love this one. It's very simple, but beautiful. It has a really nice texture, but it's easy to make. At number 2, we have the Basic Ridge headband. So this is even easier, works up even faster. It's even more beginner friendly. So it has the same texture as the beanie, but you can wear it with your hair up or your hair down. It again includes 8 sizes for baby to adult, so you can make one for anyone and everyone. This pattern works up so fast and uses minimal yarn. So if you have just little bits of yarn left over, you can make this. It is so easy, so it's a great beginner project. If you're not quite ready to make a beanie yet, this is very easy, works up fast, but again, it has this beautiful texture to it. We're using only 2 basic crochet stitches. So I really love this one. I just released this pattern last week and I absolutely love it. It's really nice and warm on the ears, but you're able to wear your hair up with it as well. I think this one would be great for holiday gifts, maybe for teachers or friends, or make it for your kids or yourself. I really love this one. At number 3 on our list, we have another beanie pattern, and this is the Country Cottage Beanie. It features this beautiful texture, and this is only using 2 crochet stitches. This is using a double crochet and a front post double crochet. And when you alternate those stitches, it makes this really beautiful fabric that's easy to make. This beanie pattern includes 4 sizes. So there's a baby size, child size, and 2 adult sizes. It has this fold over brim, so it's nice and warm on the ears. It works up pretty quick and easy. If you are familiar with my patterns, then you know I have a lot of country cottage patterns, and I'm going to be sharing quite a few of them on this list. They are very popular because it uses just such a beautiful stitch pattern, and you can make so many different things with it. So number 4 on our list, I have a matching set here. So I have my beanie, and to go with that, I have my country cottage mittens. These are a little bit more complicated to make than the beanie. I wouldn't say beginner friendly, but maybe advanced beginner, just because we have to work the fingertip, the body, add a thumb, and then also add a cuff. But this pattern includes 5 sizes, so 1 extra size in there. I think these would be great for holiday gifts or just make for yourself or your friends or your family for winter time. But I definitely recommend making this set because how cute is this? These are super warm and cozy and just have this beautiful texture on them. So I definitely recommend making the beanie and the mittens. If you like the country cottage mittens but want something even easier or quicker to make, at number 5 we have the country cottage fingerless gloves. So these have the same amazing texture, but It's missing the fingertips and the thumb, so it's just an open hand like so. So you can still use your fingertips for using your phone or whatnot. They give some warmth to the hand, but not complete coverage. But these work up super quick, super easy, and each one uses minimal yarn. I have this set here in this mustard yellow, and then I also made myself a holiday pair doing candy cane stripes. So I just changed color every 2 rounds. But these are pretty simple to make, so you have your fun texture in the body, and then you just leave a gap for your thumb, and then it has a cuff on it. These are super quick and easy. Another great gift idea. I love wearing these when it's not too cold outside, but you want a little extra coverage, or if you know you're gonna be using your phone outside, something like that, and you need your fingertips free. It's also great for driving because it's not too slippery on your steering wheel. So I really recommend these if you love the country cottage patterns, but maybe want something a little bit quicker and easier. These are a great option. I have so many country cottage patterns, but I'm only gonna share one more on today's list. And at number 6, we have the one that started it all. This was my very first country cottage pattern, and it is the country cottage stocking. So these are perfect handmade stockings for Christmas. I love this pattern so much. I made this one first. That inspired me to crochet and design even more country cottage patterns because I just loved the stitches so much. So the country cottage stocking comes in 2 sizes using 2 different yarn weights. So this is the smaller one using medium 4-weight yarn, and I made this one candy cane stripes by changing colors every 2 rounds. But you can make one slightly larger using a bulky 5-weight yarn. Now, unfortunately, the yarn I used for my original pattern, I used Line Brand yarn Color Made Easy, is now discontinued, but you can substitute with any bulky 5-weight yarn. Use your favorite, whatever you'd like. So I have this 2-tone stocking in green and white, and then I also have this gray and white 2-tone stocking. Again, this one used Color Made Easy, so you would have to substitute with a different bulky 5-weight yarn, but there's options for you to use different yarn weights. I added a little faux leather tag to mine too, so you can hang it up. You can add a little crochet hanger too if you would like, but these are great if you've been thinking about crocheting your family's stockings. Having handmade stockings is really special. It looks more complicated than it actually is. You start with the toe and then you work up the body. We add the heel and then you just continue up. So it's definitely not beginner friendly, but definitely advanced beginner or higher. And if you need extra assistance, definitely check out the YouTube tutorial for it. I think that will make it easier as well. So this is the last of the country cottage patterns on this list, but I have so many more, so be sure to check them out on my blog and here on my YouTube channel. So maybe you do want to crochet Christmas stockings for your family, but maybe you don't want to do the country cottage stocking. That's okay, because at number 7, I have another stocking pattern, and that is the Pico stocking. So my Pico patterns are, again, another really popular collection I've designed. So if you like the Pico patterns, then you will love the Pico stocking. So the Pico patterns feature this fun little bumpy stitch. Sorry, I'm trying to get you in focus there. It has this fun little Pico single crochet stitch. It's this little tiny bump that's really cute. There's also some ribbing in between that as well. So here I have a candy cane striped one. I have multicolor stripes. And then I just have a 2-tone one. So the color options are endless. You can do as many or few colors as you'd like. This pattern works up pretty quick and easy as well. It's very similarly made as the other stocking pattern too. You start at the toe, you will work our way up, make the heel, and then work all the way up. So this one just has a little bit of a different texture, a little bit more unique, I would say, as well. This one I use a medium 4-weight yarn for, and it just comes in the one size, but you can make it taller. I've made this one taller than this one. So you can adjust the size a bit to make it how you'd like. But this pattern is really fun and cute. I think it's a unique take on a Christmas stocking. So just another option for you if you think you are planning on crocheting stockings for your family. I definitely think you should get started right away if you have not yet. We always end up running out of time before Christmas. So if you do plan on making anything for Christmas for yourself, your friends, your family to sell at markets, definitely get started soon so you don't run out of time. Speaking of Christmas patterns that you should probably get started on right now if you haven't yet. At number 8, we have this crochet advent calendar. So this is made up of 27 different pieces. So first of all, we have this tree wall hanging that has buttons sewn onto it. So this has 25 buttons sewn onto it. It also comes with this little crochet pouch. And then inside of the pouch, we have 25 holiday and winter themed appliques or ornaments, whatever you want to call them. And they each have a little string on them, and you can hang it up on the advent calendar. So the idea is on December 1st, you hang this up. Each day from December 1st to the 25th, you pick out a little ornament and hang it on the tree. So by Christmas Day, your tree is all filled with your appliques and your ornaments. This is such a fun project for kids to do every December. My daughter has been looking forward to it for the past 2 years since she's had this. It's really fun and cute. I will put up pictures of all of the different appliques. There are 25 of them, and they are holiday and winter themed. So this is quite a time-consuming crochet pattern. There are a lot of pieces. There are 27 pieces to it. So definitely get started on it early if you want to make it. But each piece itself is pretty easy. It just takes time to make. You can also substitute any of the appliques with different appliques that you've seen and you like. You can also use these pieces separately. So if you wanted to, you can just make the tree wall hanging and keep it up like this. You can add the buttons or not add the buttons, but it's just a beautiful tree wall hanging you can use as a decoration. The pouch you can use to put gifts in. Any of the appliques, if you don't add the tie onto it, you can sew it onto other projects like bags, sweaters, or blankets. You can add the ties and hang these on your tree. So really, if you just like any of the singular pieces, you can make those as standalones and use however you'd like, or you can make the whole kit. It is really fun if you have young children. It's something that they look forward to, and it's just a really fun way to count down to Christmas. I'll be sharing more holiday crochet ideas in my next month's video, so my things to crochet in December. I just wanted to share these stockings and the advent calendar because they take more time. So if you are wanting to make those, I definitely recommend getting started in November making those. And in December, I'll share some quicker, easier patterns for those last minute holiday makes. So we have 2 more things on our list today. So at number 9, we have the Farmhouse placemat. So these last 2 patterns I think are going to be great for Thanksgiving. If you're in the United States, Thanksgiving is at the end of November, and these place settings are perfect for, casual dining, or if you're having a holiday party. It is part of my Farmhouse collection, so it has this beautiful texture that's using just 2 basic crochet stitches, so it's really easy to make, and then it has this really fun border on it. This uses the crab stitch, which has this kind of twisted look to it. It's really fun and cute. I have a couple here. So I have this kind of brownish white one. I have this burnt orange and white one. And then I have white on white. So you can make them in multiple colors, same colors, do however you'd like. It's a great way to spruce up your dining decor. And yeah, I think these are great for Thanksgiving. I kind of designed the colors to match Thanksgiving colors. So at number 9, we have the placemats. At number 10, we have the Farmhouse table runner. So this one doesn't fit so well in the camera, but it is just a long table runner to put on your centerpiece at the center of your table, lay it across. You can customize the size to match your table better, but I use the same colors as the placemat so that it would be a matching set. And so it has all these rectangular color blocks in it. So it's really beautiful. I think it's really classy, and it's great for when you're hosting a dinner or something like Thanksgiving. These take a little bit of time. These patterns use short stitches, so you're using half double crochets and slip stitches. So it does take a bit of time to make. So if you are wanting to make these for Thanksgiving, I would get started right away. These would be great for Christmas as well if you're hosting a lot of Christmas parties, and you can change the colors too to be any colors. If you just want it for everyday use, you can use a more neutral color too. So these are really beautiful, a great decor piece. It gives a little bit more uniqueness to your table setting as well. So I highly recommend these for your holiday parties or for your casual dining as well. And that is our list. Those are our 10 things that you can make in November. I really hope that this inspired you and gives you some ideas of what you can crochet this month. I'd like to hear if you do plan on making any of these items, or maybe you've already made some of these. Or I'd like to hear what you are planning on crocheting this month. Are you getting ready for the holidays? Are you just making stuff for yourself for holiday gifts? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Again, you can find all of these free crochet patterns on my blog or here on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.